Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us for another Saint Spotlight. Today we have accomplished author Richard Hague, previous winner of the Weatherford Award and current artist-in-residence at Thomas More University. Richard, would you prefer I call you Dick?
Dick's fine.
Okay. You're quite an active member with the Creative Writing Vision program. Can you explain how you became involved with that program?
It goes way back to the first Cade and Blinko Out Loud festivals, where I first met Sherry and Ray Abear and some local writers who were part of the original Out Loud festivals. I was a pretty regular reader at the Out Loud festival for decades, and it was only a natural kind of osmosis, and it just kind of organically developed until the fall of 2015, when I became available for work as the writer-in-residence.
Now, you lead the writers' table, and that's usually held on Mondays at Thomas More, and it's open to the wider community. Can you tell us a little bit about that series?
Oh, it's really wonderful. There are people who are close to 80, and there are sometimes 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th graders, the college students, a lot of retired people. It's a small core group, but it changes from year to year. Obviously as undergraduates come to sit in, or as younger kids find it able to get themselves there. So it's a wide spectrum of writers, a wide spectrum of achievement, but very, very fun. And the folks who are in it are very loyal, and we're still doing it online.
The series is based on prompts.
Yes.
Where does that inspiration come from?
Oh, that comes from all over the place. From lots of my whole lifetime of reading, favorite poems or favorite passages that have lodged themselves in my brain permanently, or imagine a flock of dragonflies going by. I'll just grab one every once in a while. Okay, let's try this. So at one point, I was giving students prompts, and I said, okay, I want you to write a poem about age that has nuts and bolts and cheese in it. So one of my students turned around and said, okay, listen, mister, I want you to write a poem about time with lions in it. And I did, and it went on to win a big contest, and many of the students' poems won contests too. So the prompts come from, whatever I've run across in my own reading or whatever I've grabbed out of the air in passing. Sometimes they arise out of conversations in the classroom. Wow, what'd you just say? Oh, let's try to make a poem out of that.
You talked about inspiration from your past, but who are some of your favorite authors? We limit it to like three?
We should limit it to maybe 30 names or something. I think somebody that I discovered very early on, and it may well have been at one of the early Out Loud festivals. I don't remember where I first heard him read. Is Wendell Berry, the Kentucky writer. He's a novelist, a short story writer, an essayist, a poet, and he should have won the Nobel a long time ago because of the range and breadth of his work. So he's really, truly, a powerful influence on me. When I was in my early 30s, Annie Dillard's Pilgrim at Tinker Creek came out. There's no book quite like it in American literature. And then there's an essayist, Patricia Hampel, whose essays have been very invigorating for me. And of course, then there's my friends Pauletta Hansel and Sherry Stanforth, and so there's classic members of the canon like Thoreau and Hopkins, but there's also contemporary people, and so it's a wide range. I could go on and on.
Do you have any advice for students who are looking to become authors?
Get a day job. You want to be a writer for the right reasons. The wrong reason is you want to get published and you want to be famous. That's not how a writing career works for most of us. For 1 in 1,000, that's how it works. They get famous and then they're set for life. But for most of us, it is a grind and a discipline, a vocation of the deepest kind, and you just really have to stick with it. So I would say, first of all, read as much as you can in as many disciplines as you are interested in reading. It's a lot of reading if you're going to be a writer. A writer who doesn't read is like a book that has covers but nothing in between it. So you really got to fill the imagination and the vaults of knowledge, and then you have to be ready to not acknowledged most of the time. This just doesn't happen. I mean, writing is a solitary act, basically, and if you're not happy sitting at a desk with a pen in your hand or in front of a computer screen, find something else to do.
Well, thanks so much for taking part in our Saints Spotlight.
Well, thanks for having me, really, yeah.
Well, you have a lot of interesting things to tell.
No, thanks. Once you get me started, it's hard to stop.